What does it mean to worship the Most High in spirit and in truth? I ask this because a lot of our people are coming out of the Christian church, right? We're coming out of the Christian church and we are learning the truth about who we are as the descendants of slaves, as the original people of the Bible, as Israelites. We're learning that truth, but the question is, how do we worship the Most High in spirit and truth? And what I've found amongst our people is that we all have a different definition of what that is. But the one that bugs me the most is the Christianization of the truth. Is this not a trap? Is this not a snare? Are we supposed to be conducting Israelite services, I guess for the lack of a better word? Are we supposed to be conducting Israelite services like the Christian church conducts Christian services? Are we supposed to be it's like the same thing on a different day. When I look at a lot of the Israelite congregations, I just see basically the Christian church, except they're meeting on Saturday instead of Sunday. And and I guess what I'm saying here is, what do you do? What are we doing to worship the Most High in spirit and truth? Just a holy convocation. We're supposed to have that. But what is that? Is that saying the same things over and over and over and over again? Because it's like the Christian church has their program of pay your tithes and you'll be blessed with prosperity and a bunch of the nonsense they just say over and over and over again, and love thy neighbor, turn the other cheek. They have their program, right? Well, don't Israelite churches also have a program of it's just basically a preaching to the choir type program? Like, I don't know. I mean, I'm not even saying that it's wrong. It's just my observation is that it's just mostly people have come into the truth, right? So they run to a church, right? That's an Israelite church. I don't know. I don't know. Is it a halfway house to understanding something, like, or is it a snare? I don't understand, like, because I mean, doesn't the Bible say? I mean, we're it's not like we're living in the past where where we were like whole as a people and we all had an understanding, had had a collective understanding, basically, to where we could come together like that. But now we're in a time, like, doesn't the Bible say that our body is the temple of the Most High? That we need no teacher to teach us anything, that the anointing teaches us everything. Why? I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand what Israelite congregations are doing. I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't get it. I understand. Aren't our men supposed to be out on the streets, like telling people that don't know this truth, telling them the truth, proclaiming the truth to the world, not like proclaiming the truth to people that already know the truth. That's what I'm saying. Like, is meeting with an Israelite congregation, worshiping the Most High in spirit and truth, is that what that is to you? Is that, because to me it looks like the Christian church all over again. And I don't know, like I said, I don't know if I'm right in this assessment. I have enough whatever it is in me to see things another way if it needs to be seen another way, but I'm just vocalizing my own assessment. A lot of these YouTube Israelite congregations, I mean, there's a lot of corruption going on, I believe, behind the scenes. And to me, a lot of it just seems as if it's a snare to the people. I'm not saying there's not legitimate Israelite congregations out there. I'm just saying it's like another trap waiting for his sheep. And I just wanted to voice that, the importance of being set apart, being an individual, listening to what the Most High is saying to you, not listening to what a man is saying to you. I mean, where it gets sticky or tricky is if you find yourself in the midst of a congregation that's telling like 80% of the truth and 20% lies. That's like a whole nother level of trickery that you didn't see in the Christian church. Like, if you're in the Christian church, it's pretty much 100% lies, right? So once you see the light, it's easy to hop out of a Christian church because it's like the contrast is so starkly different, you know, like but if you find yourself in the midst of a congregation that is telling 80% of the truth and 20% lies, you're going to find yourself in a worse predicament than you were in the Christian church, because now you can't tell, you don't even know that you're stuck in something. Like, the contrast is murkier. It's not as like a stark difference between, I mean, they're teaching the truth, but maybe they're not exemplifying the truth, or maybe they're telling you need to flee Babylon, or things can be slipped in. When I say flee Babylon, I mean they literally are telling you to borrow money from people and scrape together and go to a country you've never been to and a place you don't know anybody or anywhere to go. It's like, we have to be very, very careful. We have to be very, very careful, especially once you've seen the light and you know the truth. You have to be very, very careful, because the next illusion, I guess, that Satan has lined up for you is far more confusing than, it's far more trickier than the last. So that's what I want to say. Are we worshiping the Most High in spirit and truth? by congregating like the Christian church does? Is that what it is? Is that what worship is? I was kind of under the impression that worship was your allegiance and your obedience, your allegiance and your obedience. Are you disciplined? Are you, who's your allegiance with? That's what I've always thought that worshiping was since I've gotten into the truth. And like I said, I could be wrong. But I just thought that worshiping was your allegiance. Do you keep the Sabbath? Do you pray to the Most High? Do you thank the Most High for the things you receive? Do you thank Him for the bread you eat? Do you seek His direction in all things? Do you proclaim His greatness to others? Do you try to get truth to people that don't know, that are in darkness? I always thought that was what made you worshiping the Most High in spirit and truth. Like I said, I could be wrong, but I was just putting that out there. All right, y'all, shalom.